What's up, brothers? Today's a little different. It's not a BMW. I mean, well, kinda it's not a BMW. We're gonna be reviewing this straight off the dome. I wanna share you guys my experience with this car. My buddy Dave, Beamers by Dave, has lent me this car and I've been driving it for a week now. I wanted to make a video about it. I think it's pretty cool. But before I share my experience, before I even get to how I view this car, if you have one of these cars or if you are a real life owner of this car, I would love to hear your experience. So comment below of your actual experience with this car. If anybody had owned this car, just share it below because I want to know real life experience. Right now I'm getting a trial run. Dave wants me to buy a Range Rover. And to be honest, in my demographic, every time I've seen this car where I've been, right? This car is the car that you get when you want to be a baller. Shakala, 20-inch rims on the Impala, getting late tonight. The thing about it, 2 months later, you see the car and it's slammed and the bags are gone and it's just bouncy. Every time I see this car, it has a stigma. I don't really like it because of that whole, I'm trying to be the man. If you know European cars, right, you know when they break, it costs a lot to fix. So a lot of the ballers that buy these cars, because it's a good deal, can't really afford it when it breaks. I don't know much info about this car. I just regurgitate information from David. So I know the airbags, when they do go out, it's like 700 bucks a piece. You go with cheaper ones, but chances are, like, you know, OEM is best. This review is so much off the dome, I don't even know what year this is. This is a 2008 Range Rover supercharged. And that's what's getting me. It's the fact that it's supercharged, because when I go, it goes. And there's no reason for this tank to be moving that fast. It should be illegal, to be honest, because so much damage could be done with a car like this. In the urban lifestyle of daily commute on the road, for me, this car, I wouldn't. Miles per gallon, it's not really worth it. It is a comfortable car. I know this is not a BMW, but technically it is a BMW. The information I gathered, it's basically an M62 with a supercharger. And it's not the one with the timing chain issues. Range Rovers or Land Rovers, generally they're not reliable, but I guess if you did want to pick one that was the most reliable, this is the one. This is the one with the least common problems. You still, from my experience of just being slightly knowledgeable about these cars, airbags, those are expensive to go out. Once they go out, you know, you have to drop a little bag on them. To do anything like fuel injectors, you have to remove the supercharger, and that's could be cumbersome. Other than that, this car has been pretty good to Dave. I think it's 4.4 or 4.2 V8 supercharged. That's pretty much the specs, all I know. I'm not a very in-detail guy. I like to just share my experience, and my experience on the road with this car is, If I was to use this car as a daily driver and I didn't have to worry about gas, 8 out of 10. And if I was to ever buy a car like this is the only environment I'll be in. The only reason why I would ever buy one of these cars is to do this. The fact that these cars could kind of go almost anywhere you want it to go, factory, with the amount of comfort and luxury that it provides, that's the only reason why I would consider doing something like this. Bad financial decision, because like I said, in the day-to-day lifestyle, driving this car, being, you know, trying to have the status and a nice car and luxury, there's better cars out there for that. That's more reliable, more functional. I say that with a little smile because this thing is mad functional off-roading and on-roading. I'm just trying to convince myself not to buy this car. It's the only reason why I would ever buy a Range Rover. I would buy it to literally have a house off-grid and pull up with some crazy terrain and do it with ease. The factory settings on this car is pretty sick. You have this knob here that you can adjust for different terrain. Please shut up. Thank you. You got different height controls, different, I don't really know what this car offers. I just know that it's good to go off-roading. I know it has a lot of luxury comforts like heated steering wheel, heated and cooling seats. Don't get me wrong, it can't do everything. I just seen this guy modify his Toyota Tundra and he flew by here. It's not my car. Dave, don't get mad at me. I did wash it, all right? It's not dirty that much. I'll wash it before I give it back. I'm just enjoying it while I can. I know there's some things that he was like, yeah, don't take it off-roading because of this and that and this. We're doing some mild urban off-roading right now, so we're good to go. We're chilling. But let's do a little bit of driving. Let's drive a little bit. I'm not gonna drive how that madman drove through here, but so when Dave first bought this car, I wasn't really impressed because, like I said, the stigma behind this car is a car that people buy to flex. Well, the demographic I know, people buy to flex. You know, no one really buys this car to do the things that I'm about to do, which it feels like I'm gonna flip over. Oh my God. No one does this. I never experienced someone doing this. So when Dave took me off-roading in this car, I was like, yo, this is a different beast. Something that I didn't even think of doing. Oh my God, this is steep. I'm scared. Okay. Maybe I should raise the car, huh? Picture this. Let me paint you the picture, right? You got an off-grid house in the cut, right? You drive up, the off-grid house is nice too. You drive up with your Range Rover, right? Rock climbing terrain, whatnot. Get to your spot and park your Range Rover next to your off-grid house. I might buy one for that reason. I just need first off-grid house and then I'll get the range. Off terrain. Are they egging me on? I think they're telling me to go fast. I can't, bro. This is not my car. Ah! I'd give a little bit of sauce. Dave would have been happy for me. Watch Dave get mad. Let's go talk. This is some soft sand. Let's see how it does in this. Dude, I went off soft sand and I thought I was gonna get stuck. This car's a trooper, bro. And I'm gonna go up this. I'm gonna see how this guy's coming. And I have a review camera, bro. Look, I'm backing up with a review camera. This guy is crazy, bro.
What's up, man?
Bro, you're a
Sorry. No,
where's your RX-7? Do you remember me or no?
Yeah, you're the E30, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
This is what
I knew I recognized you.
This is what you're into now?
Pretty much. I mean, I still have my RX-7.
Yeah.
I actually have two now.
Two now.
I have a shitty. Let me get those pictures, bro.
Which ones?
The one I saw you with your camera out when I came by.
Oh yeah, I had a video I was recording, but I have no audio on it. But
Okay.
I can send it to you.
Yeah.
You're able to fly like that because of the suspension?
Yeah.
I would not trust that. That was crazy.
Here, if you want, I'll take you for a lap real quick.
I'm down. Let me go up the hill. I'll park and then whatnot. Turns out I know the fella. I met him at a car meet. Cars are so cool because, oh, look at this. With ease, bro. With ease. This is retarded. See, this is the thing about stupid cars like this. You have status on the road, right? People buy this for status on the road. But I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the status is following the off-road, and I'm here in the car now, and I'm coming up the mountain with poverty cars. Not poverty cars, but Toyota. Well, this is a Lexus, but he had a Tacoma. We're gonna hop in his car. So we'll see what an actual modified off-roading car could do. To be honest, I seen what it could do, and I hope it don't hurt my back. This is a Lexus LX 570. All right, we're about to go crazy in a car. Okay, it turns out I know these guys, but I haven't seen them in decades. But what is your name again?
Okay, my name's Jack.
Yeah.
This is my girlfriend Sam.
Hello.
Hey,
We
Sam.
originally met. Was it at a car meet in PV?
Yeah, and then I asked him to drive the RX-7. He looked at me with disgust.
Well, I'll let you drive it now. So I got my. That one work?
All right, fuck it, let's go.
All right, hold on. You gotta be careful about those guys walking.
Oh my God. Yeah, sideways. Get it, bro. Wow.
We got air right here.
Sheesh.
Break.
Sheesh. It's a little track here.
They would call it the 50 track because when we were kids, we used to ride our 50cc dirt bikes here. So we call it the 50 track. I have photos of me riding here in like 09.
Sheesh,
When
when
I
you
was
were
a
like a
little
baby,
kid.
huh?
Yeah.
Like you're already a baby. You're probably like a little baby.
But yeah, I was tiny, man. I've been riding here my whole life. My dad,
I think they're flagging you down or something.
Oh yeah, over there on the left. They want you to move something, maybe?
So follow to the back? Alright, let's just go down the hill.
Oh, this guy's mad calmly with this car. Oh my god, that's sick.
No!
What is it?
The water tank.
Oh damn.
Oh. Can't believe it.
This.
What's up, boy? The water leak.
This man was flying. This is what happens. This is what separates a stock off-roading car to this madman's car. This is what this looks like. I'm not knowledgeable in this off-road life, but what he did was just retarded. Like, zombie apocalypse, for sure going with a car like that. Forget the status. I met this youngster a while back too with his RX-7. Turns out he's got all kinds of toys. All right, can you explain about your rig real quick for the people?
This thing?
Yeah.
So this is my pop's truck. I have a Tacoma, but my Tacoma's down in Mexico getting a bunch of fabrication done.
Nice.
So this truck is affectionately named the Raging Bull. Was built back in '09. It's pre-ran like numerous Baja 1000s all the way down to Cabo a bunch of times.
Sick.
I mean, this truck does everything. It's got a TRD supercharger, makes 500 horsepower.
It's got a supercharger in here?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what?
And then it's got cambered long travel in the front. It's got the first kit they made for a Tundra on it. And it's got sway away coilovers and bypass shocks with light racing air bumps. And then in the back it's got Deaver leaf springs, spring under, sway away bypass shocks, Pro Comp air bumps. It's got bed cage. It's got everything. I mean, it's got a Lowrance cut into the dash.
What is that called?
It's a Lowrance.
It's a
So
little
it's
map.
a GPS we use for pre-running the race course.
Ah, okay.
To mark waypoints and things. It's got 488 gears in the back, a locker, 37-inch tires, 17-inch beadlock wheels, custom carbon fiber, and custom TRD stitched seats. You know, the one behind you, it has the logo. That was back. My dad, when he built this truck, he was the lead engineer for Toyota Racing Development.
No way.
For all the street side. So he
Sick.
did all the development for the TRD Pro shocks and the superchargers, and you know, all that. And he's always been into Baja. So he built a pretty rad Tundra,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's gone through a bunch of different phases over the years. These days, he just kind of uses it as his overlander.
Okay.
He's got his rooftop tent on it and an awning, and
Yeah, I seen all that. Yeah, that was crazy.
unfortunately, when he lets his asshole kid drive it,
Uh-oh.
it tends to break. But
Okay, if anybody does want to like follow you or see anything more, can they?
yeah, you can follow our race team
on the
at
back.
Long Beach Racers.
Okay.
It's pretty simple, like the town Long Beach Racers. We're on Instagram and Facebook.
Sick.
You can follow my dad who built the truck. It's Baja Ted,
Okay.
BAJATED. And then my business that I'm starting
What?
is Baja Built.
Okay.
We build parts and accessories for Toyota enthusiasts. Specifically, everything we do is tested and tailored around the guys who want to go down to Baja and use their trucks.
Dude,
You know?
hey, thanks,
So-
bro, for allowing me to
Of
hop in
course.
here. Dude, this was crazy. It's just
Happy to
crazy
help.
that it's you
Yeah,
too.
it's like such a small world.
You pull up and I'm like, wait, what? But
That's
yeah.
fine. All right, well, nice to-
Yeah,
nice
I don't want
see
to hold you
again.
guys too long. Yeah, I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
Thanks for that, right, dude? What's your company name?
Baja Built?
Yeah, look at this.
No,
So shout out to, I forgot man's name. Shout out to him, but that was crazy. Look, he's got like flowers in there. Another rig here set up. And then of course the baby Range Rover that just comes to chill. Compared to that monster thing, that thing's supercharged. I didn't even know it was supercharged. I tried to flex my supercharger by flying, but it wasn't even. Man's already supercharged. The only thing we got on Man's is cooling seats. How you doing, bro?
Tyler.
Christian. My bad.
No, you're
Is this
good.
your rig or?
No, my van's over on the side of the street right now.
Got you. Where'd you guys get the little dune buggy?
We made it.
Bro, what the? They made this dune buggy. This is the new generation. I'm like the old guy here.
It's like resting and it's fucked right, but the wheels look straight-ish. Like, I still see tough, but it's like keep my toes.
Oh, they did make this. Wow. Wow, this is sick. All right, that was cool. The young generation gives me faith in humanity. I didn't know. Yeah, so I never went to school for this stuff. I just fell in love with cars and started modifying them. And it got my knowledge as somewhat, I would say, somewhat a bootleg engineer, I would say. Just because I know manufacturing world and I understand how things work. But talking to the kids here, they built that chassis and they're all doing, you know, design on CAD, Fusion, SolidWorks, and then they go and they make it. The difference between us, me, David, well, they actually do that. I would speak for myself. The difference between me is the farthest I'll go to design is on paper, and then I'll go design it. But it's just intriguing to see the foundation. If I was to have something like that, how much knowledgeable I would be. But then again, like when I was in school at that age, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. I was just having fun and being free. I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys, right? This is the end of the video. I didn't know what I wanted to go to school for. My main agenda in life was to be a pro skater. That was my main agenda. Which I could have made that happen. I had to be smart about that life too, because that life is, you know, if you're a job as a skateboarder, your body is your resource. You need to take care of your body. My body hurts. And I used to skate, if you guys know anything about skating, I used to skate stairs. What the fuck? Let me show you guys this. Bro, you see those houses? They have houses underneath. That is wild. I always told myself if I was homeless, I'll make something like that. These guys have houses under the freeway. That is wild made. Talk about off-grid. All he needs to do is just park the Range Rover. Come outside and skedaddle. What was that? Yeah, I used to like skateboarding. Don't like skateboarding anymore. Went to school, didn't know what to do. I knew I wanted to weld and make my cars faster. That's why I went to sheet metal and fabrication at a city college, and it was limited. Nowadays, I talk to city colleges because for my work, and I see how advanced it is now. You know, back then, they weren't really promoting trade jobs. Now, everybody wants to be a tradesman, so they're putting way more money into trades, teaching trades. And you can see that with how much more opportunities they have. So what I'm saying is, I wish I took advantage. I didn't really know back in the day, though. I didn't know how to take advantage, you know? Just a youngster, young, dumb, full of... All right, before I ramble too much, I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, comment, talk to me in the comments below. Dave, I hope you're not mad at me for driving the Range Rover as it was intended to do. When I buy one, when I get my off-grid house, bro. That's when I'll buy one. Modifying Toyotas is like one thing. But imagine being a company that modifies Range Rovers. But then what's your demographic? What's your market? Do the Range Rover people even take their cars off-roading? I feel like a lot of them are just like fancy. All right, I'm kind of over the off-road and stuff. Time to chill and relax. I gotta edit this video. All right, see you guys. Wanna see ya. Peace for the Middle East. Much love. Chicken grease.